Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NWA Hard Times. We once again have an amazing card set out for you tonight. And kicking off, we will see Bishop Dyer take on Keith Lee with the NWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Keith Lee is the last person to pin Bishop Dyer, but Bishop Dyer did retain his NWA World Heavyweight Championship at NWA Limitless against Keith Lee, but in that match he pinned Matt Lee, who was also in the match. We will also see Kenzie Paige defend her NWA World Women's Championship against Yuka Sakazaki. Can Kenzie Paige continue her record-breaking reign as NWA World Women's Champion, or will Yuka Sakazaki break that record and become the new NWA World Women's Champion? And finally, we will see Colby Corino take on Max Caster with the honour of Natalia Markova on the line. For months now, Max Caster has been following Natalia Markova around, so much so that he attacked Colby Corino when they were in a mixed tag team match together. So can Colby Corino defend the honour of Natalia Markova, or will Max Caster go through with what he promised and injure Colby Corino? We'll find out this and more tonight at NWA Hard Times. So we kick off the pre-show with a four-way match between Shia McCoy, Hayley J, Makoto and Mei Suruga, which is won by Mei Suruga. Again, a 46 rated match. Good strong match here, but a 57 rating. Apparently Mei Suruga has a strong connection with the young female demographic who really like her winning. Maybe she is someone we can push in the future. But a big win for Mei Suruga here. In our next match, we see Los Hermanos de la Jungla defeat Carson Drake and Jay Bradley. A good 45 rated match. Good matches here all around in the pre-show so far. Los Hermanos de la Jungla getting a 47 and 46 respectively, even though Aero Panther was off his game. Carson Drake has a gimmick getting stale, so maybe we will change that in the near future, but a good 45 rated match. After this, still on the pre-show, Billy Corgan and Mark Henry, they come down to the ring. They announce that tomorrow night, so April 26th, the NWA will be holding NWA Worldwide once again, but this time it won't be in Mexico. It will be live from Tokyo, Japan. So tomorrow night, April 26th, NWA goes to Japan. Then we go to our final pre-show match in a 6-man tag team match. Oliver Carter, Trev Murdoch and Weber Hatfield defeat the team of JT Dunn, Odinson and Mike Mondo. In a really good match here, a good 51 rated match, and all of these get quite good ratings. No one's below a 40, and Oliver Carter and Weber Hatfield are both above a 50. So a really good way to end the pre-show. But we'll start the main show. So the main show kicks off with a 58 rated match as Bishop Dyer makes his 9th defense of the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship as he defeats Keith Lee. Again, a huge defense here for Bishop Dyer. We'll have to see who he's going to take on next for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship as we see the Proving Grounds match later tonight. But a big win here over a very game Keith Lee. Again, a 58 rated match, obviously very good, but we'll have to see who challenges him next. After this, we have Max Caster. He's backstage, and he says that this all started from his lust for Natalia Markova, but now it ends with him injuring Colby Corino. He promises to hurt Corino tonight, and he will take Markova for himself. In our next match of the night, again another match for a championship, but this time it's for the NWA World Women's Champion, or World Women's Tag Team Championships, as Emi Sakura and Kylie Paige do retain their championships against 3 different teams, that being Markova and Millie McKenzie, La Rosa Negra and Promise Braxton, and Alison Kay and Karen Q, after Kylie Paige pins La Rosa Negra. Really good match here. Very good performances all round, and a good way to retain the belts for Kylie Paige and Emi Sakura. After this, we go backstage once again to see Father James Mitchell in the Disciples of Sin locker room with Silas and Max. He says that they need to just stay out of each other's way, and they need to learn how to get along for the betterment of the disciples rather than the betterment of themselves. If they can't get on, then one of them is going to have to go. After this, we also have Matt Lee, who's backstage. He says that he's ready to prove his worth and become the number one contender for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship tonight. After this, we have another multi-man match, but this time for the NWA United States Tag Team Championships, as the Southern Six regain those NWA World or United States Tag Team Championships as they defeat Sonico and Dylan McKay and the Diamonds in the Rough after Taylor submits Dylan McKay. So they are NWA United States Tag Team Champions once again, and a very good 44 rated match here, but the Southern Six are slowly starting to regain their momentum. After this, we go backstage once again to see Titus. He's back, but this time he has a walking cane after the attack from Bojack and Marsh Rockette at the orders of Bully Ray. He says that he's still hurt, but he's here for the slime balls, and he'll make sure that Bully, Bojack and Rockette get what's coming to them. After this, we also see Colby Corino backstage. He says that tonight he'll make sure Caster never comes back to the NWA. He wants him gone. He doesn't want people like Max Caster here in the NWA, people that stalk innocent women. So he wants him gone, and he wants to make sure he never comes back. After this, we see who EC3 has chosen for his mystery partner to take on Bojack and Marsh Rockette, as he picks Chris Brooks, a man from DDT over in Japan, a British wrestler, a very good British wrestler at that. But unfortunately, he and Chris Brooks are not able to defeat Bojack and Marsh Rockette, as Bojack pins Chris Brooks to retain the NWA World Tag Team Championships. And it's a good fourth defense for Bojack and Marsh Rockette here. We'll have to see what EC3 and Chris Brooks are able to do after this night. After this, we all have the entrances for the Proving Ground match. We see Matt Lee come out, Ortiz, TJP, Max the Impaler, and Spencer Slade all putting their hat in this Proving Grounds match. But before the last entrant comes out, Mark Henry is out, and he says that he's proud to introduce his biggest signing for the NWA yet. And that signing is Dozer, formerly known as Otis in the WWE. And this is who comes out victorious in this Proving Ground match. A huge win for the debuting Dozer. Again, he defeats Matt Lee, Ortiz, TJP, Max the Impaler, and Spencer Slade when he pins Max the Impaler after interference once again from Silas Mason. A really good 65 rated match here. Ortiz being the best in the match, getting a 65 himself. Dozer doing really well, getting a 60. But it seems like Dozer, who's just debuted, is next in line for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. After this, in a match for the NWA World Women's Championship, Yuka Sakazaki ends the over 900-day reign of Kenzie Paige. A huge win for Yuka Sakazaki as she becomes the new NWA World Women's Champion. Again, this is a huge victory. Kenzie Paige was champion for over 900 days. It is the second longest reign in NWA history, only behind the reign of the fabulous Moolah, but the longest reign in modern history, and it has been ended tonight through the hands of Yuka Sakazaki. After this, we see Yuka. She has done it. She's ended Kenzie's record-breaking reign, and she celebrates with the crowd. She holds the belt up. She goes into the crowd. The entire crowd erupts when she has won this belt, and she has ended Kenzie's reign finally after over 900 days. Then we go to our main event of the evening, in which Colby Corino manages to submit Max Caster. A decent match here of 59. Again, it's unfortunate that Colby Corino and Max Caster don't click, but Colby Corino gets a 57 and Max Caster gets a 34. A decent match here to end the show. And Colby Corino does defend the honour of Natalia Markova by defeating Max Caster. We'll have to see what is next for Colby Corino, as he's now rid the NWA of Max Caster. We'll have to see if he's going back for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. But that will be seen in future episodes of NWA Power. As for now, we will end the show, and the next episode we'll come to you with is NWA Worldwide. But first of all, we'll see how this show has performed. So the show overall gets a 56. It's probably not the best show we've had. That's mainly because of the relatively poor main event and obviously all the production issues. But it still does increase our popularity in 38 regions. Hopefully we're getting to the point where we're able to get a pay-per-view deal on Triller TV. That is our next progression forward. But we'll have to see if we've got to that area yet. But a good 56 rating. Probably not as good as our other ones, but still a strong way to put the show on. So the three people we'll be praising tonight is Yuka Sakazaki, Ortiz, and Dozer. So we'll see how they react. Yuka Sakazaki is very happy, Ortiz is happy, and Dozer is pleased. Don't think we have any injuries, so we'll have a look at our financial report. We make $28,000 on this show. The workers are extremely high, $21,000, but ticket sales are also extremely high, as is the broadcast revenue. Again, good $28,000 made on this show tonight. If we look at our popularity recap, we've only grown in New England, Ontario, Centro, Wales and the Midlands, and then Kanto, which is fine. We should hopefully be growing a lot more regions in future shows. But growth is still growth here, and we are slowly creeping towards a pay-per-view deal. But there will be no media scrum, so I'll see you back in the office area. So here we are back in the office area. Have a look at the emails to see what our viewership was. Again, it was 58,000 views, which is quite good. Spencer Slade has an opinion. He doesn't really like Haley J. Again, fair enough. But the viewership is 58,000, which is very good. If we look at the office, we'll see our next show is obviously NWA Worldwide 3, which is going to be tomorrow, or well, tonight, Sunday the 26th of April. You may see some of the people down below who may be debuting on this show. But as for now, hopefully you did enjoy, or I will end the episode here. Make sure to like, share and subscribe, and click that bell notification button, and I'll see you at NWA Worldwide 3 live from Tokyo, Japan.